What's up, everybody? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are fine. And I would appreciate if you can smash the like button, smash the subscribe button like never before. I would like to begin by saying shout out to all people of KwaZulu Natal who humbled ANC or who taught ANC a big lesson by voting for MK Party or uMkhonto WeSizwe. Shout out to all of you, because when an elder speaks, you have to pay attention. In other words, when an elder calls your name, you have to respond immediately. You have to react immediately. And this is what you did. Shout out to the people of eThekwini, uMkhomazi, uMkhanyakude, Mhlawiyalingana, Ulundi, Msinga, Newcastle, and etc. and etc. All areas across KwaZulu Natal. Shout out to all of you who decided to cast a vote for uMkhonto WeSizwe in order to humble the ANC. Because when an elder speaks, you have to pay attention. And this is what you did. I remember Jacob Zuma kept on saying, "Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. In all of his campaigns, he kept on saying, "Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me." And this is what you did. You did not disappoint. When an elder calls, you have to respond immediately, because few words of an elder are better than 100 books of a famous scholar. So Mr. Jacob Zuma is not just a comrade, he's not just a politician, but he's also an elder. Some people might say, where are you going with this? Where am I going with this? I would like to tell you a short story, or I would like to tell you a simple story. There was a time when a command was issued for Jacob Zuma to be arrested. If I'm not mistaken, it was during COVID. This command was issued that Jacob Zuma should be arrested. And this whole situation, or the entire situation, didn't sit well with many people across South Africa, and specifically in KwaZulu Natal. So many people of KZN were offended, because this is where the demonstration started. So they were not just against the arrest of Jacob Zuma, but they were like, if you want to arrest him, find him guilty first so that you can arrest him. So that is why the whole situation, or the entire circumstance, didn't sit well with the majority of people, or with many people, because even those who were opposing Jacob Zuma at that time were like, this is too much. We're like, this is not fair. But guess what? The government continued to put pressure on the police to say this man has to be arrested. That's when looting started. The demonstration started. I still remember the house of Mr. Jacob Zuma was surrounded by many people from KwaZulu Natal. And these people were like, we'd rather die for him. But Jacob Zuma took the matters upon himself. He humbled himself and said, for the sake of protecting these people, let me go and spend some time in jail. He said, let me go and spend some time in jail. And this is what he did in order to calm the situation down. Then there was looting. There was chaos all over South Africa, all over Gauteng, all over KwaZulu Natal, because people were not satisfied because of how the government had acted against Jacob Zuma. So many people were not satisfied at all. He decided to spend some time in jail in order to calm the situation down. So when the ANC realized that the situation had calmed down, they thought everything was okay, everything was fine. Someone might say, what is special about this story? Let me tell you something. If someone is bleeding inside and they don't tell you that they are bleeding, in other words, that person might retaliate in a dangerous way. So you need to be very careful. It's better when someone speaks, when someone say, I'm offended. But the people of KwaZulu Natal, even though the situation was now calm, they kept on bleeding inside. And what I like about them, they waited patiently for 2024. They didn't even know that there was a party that was going to be established, that was going to be led by Mr. Jacob Zuma. They didn't see it coming, but they were ready to punish ANC. Even if MK Party could have not been founded, the people of KwaZulu Natal, they were still going to retaliate on behalf of Msholos, on behalf of Mr. Jacob Zuma, because the whole situation, everything that happened to him, didn't sit well with them. Guess what? When the people of KwaZulu Natal support you, they will support you. When they are behind you, they will support you no matter what. That's why when Mr. Jacob Zuma stood on top of the mountain, calling everybody, they responded. They responded immediately. That is why I always say, when an elder calls your name, you have to respond immediately. And this is what the people of KZN, or the people of KwaZulu Natal and people across South Africa did. But this video is specifically for KwaZulu Natal, because in KZN, MK has humbled ANC, has taught ANC a lesson. That is why I say shout out to all people of KwaZulu Natal for honoring an elder. And what I like about the people of KwaZulu Natal is that when they promise you, they will always deliver. They won't disappoint. Because in his campaign, Mr. Jacob Zuma kept on saying, don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. And they did not disappoint. The rest is history. I would appreciate if you can smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the share button like never before.